Hey y'all, Log Home Mom here. How y'all doing? So we got up this morning, showered, and Log Home Dad's like, what do you want to do? And we really thought about going to the beach, but it's like overcast. You can see it's like all cloudy and everything. We're like, well, we'll go to the West Coast, but it's, such a drive and the traffic. Last time we went on Mother's Day to the beach on the West Side, it probably took us 3-4 hours to get there. It was ridiculous. So, and then finding a spot. So, we're like, well, we'll go get something to eat. And we chose Maple Street Biscuit Company, which we were so excited. Didn't even think. It's quite a drive from us. It's on one side of Orlando to another. So it's a good hour drive. And so we get there. There ain't nobody in there. They're closed on Sundays. So then it's like, man. So we went to another biscuit place, which is called Holler and Dash. There's only like 6 in our country. They're owned by Cracker Barrel, believe it or not. And so we went there, but that was another hour drive probably, because it was on the other side. It was in Celebration, Florida by Disney. And so it was delicious. I mean, it was so good, but we just got home from having lunch. And it was like brunch. It was breakfast lunch. So we just got home a little bit ago, and Log Home Dad ran back out to the store for me so I could get some make dinner tonight. It's not gonna be huge, but just something easy. So he ran to the store and got some stuff for me. So I had to get me a cup of coffee because we've probably spent a good 4 hours in the car. And but man, we got stuffed. We had all of us ended up choosing, because they only have like 8-10 items on their menu. And they're biscuits and chicken like Maple Street does, but they also have a couple of sandwiches. And the one we all ended up getting was a something garden. I can't even think of it, but it had bacon, smoked bacon, fried green tomatoes, and pimento cheese on it, and green goddess dressing with some oh my gosh, it was delicious. So we had that. We had they make beignets there, so we had beignets. Then they gave us, for Mother's Day, they gave me and my daughter a biscuit with homemade clotted cream and a homemade cream cheese, like a Creole cream cheese. And I think it was a Creole cream cheese. And then strawberries, and it was delicious. So we had that. The kids, the gobbled up beignets. Oh my goodness, they loved them. So we had that. So that's really kind of been our day, is we've just been kind of chillaxing, but we spent a lot of time. The time we spent in the vehicle to go get brunch, lunch or whatever, we could have went to the beach and back. It was a long time in the vehicle. So now it's like overcast. I see a little bit of blue, tiny bit of blue, but it's overcast. I'll turn you can see. So it's overcast. It's got to be 90 degrees, so it's humid. There's the blue. So it's humid, it's hot, and I can hear thunder in the. So the kids are inside, they're napping. I mean, it's a long time in the car, so the babies are laying on the sofa taking a nap. Blue Kai's mommy is in the recliner posting on Facebook, and I'm out here with the chickens. So I'm going to turn you around and we'll see what we got in the way of eggs today. I hope all you mamas are having an amazing Mother's Day. And whether you got your babies with you or not, I hope you're having an amazing Mother's Day. And sometimes, we as mamas touch a lot more people than we ever realize, especially kids that just come through our lives. So you never, and it's so funny because I did a blog post one time about this, is God doesn't always tell us if we've touched people's lives. And I had we do a lot of parties, and we've done a lot of parties over the years here. And I made some homemade lemonade one time, and I took it because the container was probably about a quarter full, and it was one of the big, jugs. And I dumped the rest of it off of the porch and on the back, so I didn't have to carry it back inside, and it ended up going in the septic tank and all that. So I just dumped it off the porch. And someone's coming. Oh, it's Log Home Dad. So anyway, a few months later, I look out there, and we already have some bushes there. So a few months later, I look, and I'm like, that's not our normal shrubs that are there. And I'm just kind of looking at it. It was a lemon tree. So here I inadvertently planted those seeds months before months before, and didn't even realize it. And this thing now was about 3 or 4 feet tall. And I was just like, oh my goodness. Well, at the same time, the same week that happened, we get a text from a soccer player, and she calls us mom and dad. And she was a soccer player of my husband's, and she was valedictorian of her class, and she was class president. She was very popular. And she's like, hey, mom and dad, if I can score y'all tickets to my graduation, will you come tonight? And I'm like, heck yeah, we'll come. So we like changed some things around, and Log Home Dad and I worked it out to where we could come. And she said, well, put them in your mailbox. So all you gotta do is get them out of your mailbox, because it's like 500 feet from the road down to our home. And I'm like, that's great. Well, sure enough, that afternoon, those tickets were in my mailbox. And I'm like, this is so awesome. So we got our stuff together and we went over to the graduation, and we're sitting there, and at the very end is her time to speak. And she gets up and she starts talking, about people that have influenced their life. And, you know, we've got thousands of people in there in the auditorium. It's Orlando, so it's huge. It's at UCF, and it's huge. And I'm just sitting there listening to her, so proud. And she mentions us by name. And my heart was like, honestly, I never thought I influenced her that much, because she was tough and she could get snappy, and she was, you know, and then all I could think back to was that lemon tree that I didn't even realize I planted those seeds. And all of a sudden there was this lemon tree. And that is exactly what happened with her. We didn't even realize we were planting those seeds. And there she was, loving us and showing us appreciation that we didn't even know that she had for us. And so, I mean, we knew that she, you know, cared for us and stuff like that, but I just never thought that we were that much of inspiration to her. So I was telling him about my lemon tree and about Yaz inviting us to graduation, and how, you know, I inadvertently planted those lemon seeds and didn't even realize it. And then we were planting Yaz, and she was so tough with me that I didn't even realize that she ended up caring for us and that we made that big of a difference in her life. So, but it both happened on the same week. And so it was just like, oh my goodness. Okay, God, I get it. So over the years, we've both come in contact with hundreds of kids. Log Home Dad's shaking his head, yes, with soccer and Girl Scouts and the girls' schools and chorus and I don't even know what all, youth groups. I mean, just everything. We have just come in contact with hundreds and hundreds of kids, and you just don't know. But it's nice. It is nice when we do get that confirmation, but we just never know who we might. What are you looking at? Who we might influence. And so keep throwing that lemon juice, y'all, that lemonade off the side of the porch, because you never know who it's going to land on and start growing. And, you know, just so even though you might not have children, or maybe you're, you know, separated from your kids, you know, you touch a lot of people. So know that. All right. I got all mushy now. I'm going to cry. I can't cry. All right, so you got anything to say, Log Home Dad, before I get our eggs? Happy Mother's Day. That's what I was saying. Oh, he loves me. Oh, I got me something good. He didn't mean to get it for me, though, because did you get me a birthday gift? I don't think Log Home Dad got me a birthday gift. Anyway, I've been waiting for this ninja foodie, and could have bought it, y'all. I could have bought it at Sam's, but the doggone thing was on sale right before Christmas. And they only had like 10 per store, and they sold out. So we went to Sam's yesterday. We had to pick up a few things, and they were having a big one-day sale. And I go down the aisle, and I'm like, it was $40 off. So I texted to Log Home Dad, and before I could even get back around to it, here he comes with it in his hands. He's so proud. So I got me a Ninja Foodie. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm pretty excited about that. Now I got to figure out where I'm going to store the darn thing, because I do not have a big kitchen. So I'm thinking my birthday gift could be a big kitchen in another log home somewhere. We're working on that. So yeah. So I got me a Ninja Foodie, and I took them off because I was doing some dishes, but Log Home Dad got me some bracelets, and my oldest daughter got me a Mama Bear, it says Mama Bear on it, bracelet, and Little Bear earrings, and she got me a Mama Bear hat. So That's what. Oh, and I got since she brought me, because she went to Switzerland. Y'all know that I've told you that she got to go to Switzerland. We're going to Marco Island next month. She brought me back 5 scents from another region that we don't have, and they smell so good. Like rosemary mint, I think is one of them. Tea and something, white rose, tea and rose. And a mystic magnolia. So there's a couple, like, we don't have those here, and they smell so good. So I'm like, yay. So she got me some scents, and I have not seen my youngest daughter. So if you're on here, I have not seen you.
She knows we're home.
She knows we're home?
I texted her.
Nope.
Unless she went home and went to sleep.
She probably went home and went to sleep. All right, so I'm gonna turn y'all around so you can see what we got going on here. Hey babies, they need food. So I gave them yesterday, on top of their food, their treats, I gave them oatmeal, oregano, and some garlic powder on top. And love y'all too. Oh my gosh, Lindsay, send me a message, girl, because I don't even know how to use it yet. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. Love y'all. Val, Caroline, Kimberly Ann, Lindsay. Yeah, send me a message, girl. Oh my gosh, all of them, y'all. We got 6 eggs. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, so I gave them all their goodies yesterday with all that on top. Well, I walk in today, and you know, I've given their food out in the run. So I walk in today, and the coop smells like garlic. I'm sure it's from their poop. So the coop smells like garlic. It's hard to get rid of that smell when they have garlic. I don't put it in their water anymore because it makes their water smell. So like that container will smell for weeks at a time. And so I don't even put that there. Look at that. Look how pretty those are. I need to make some more egg salad. I made it when we went camping this week, and it was incredible. It's so nice. Tastes so good. Fresh eggs taste nothing like store-bought eggs, y'all. They taste so stinking good. So you can leave them on the counter if you don't wash them for up to 30 days. I know some of y'all have heard me say this before. After 30 days, you can put them in the refrigerator. So what I typically do is if I end up having a bunch, I have bingo at my house for Cincy, and I'll put some in there. I'll give some to, like, I'll take them to my farmer's market. I know, babies. To my people that run the farmer's market. Of course, my girls take home some, and then I could sell them, but I don't. Not yet, anyway. We probably will when we get some more chickens. And then I take and boil them and make egg salad, or deviled eggs, or whatever, because that's an easy way to, you know, when I make egg salad, I boil at least a dozen. So, egg salad's so good. Good for you too. Look at him, Mr. Mosley. So a couple of y'all had asked me about Mr. Carson. I spoke with Mr. Carson's new owner's daughter this morning. She messaged me back and said he is doing great. He follows Raymond all around, and just loves him. And so he's doing wonderful. That just makes me happy, happy, happy. Oh goodness, I locked up for Log Home Dad to put all the food back in. We're gonna have to unlock. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go in and spend time with my babies. We're gonna play some games, and probably just I'm gonna make some more watermelon salsa and play some games and hang out. So I hope you guys have a great day, but we'll see you right back here tomorrow. I love y'all. Happy Mother's Day, mamas. Bye. What's he do? No. I missed the first part.
Happy Mother's Day, y'all.